Hi lovelies, welcome back to the channel. On today's video I'm going to show you fun recipes you can make with your kids or your loved ones when on holiday, during weekends, or just when you want to have some fun. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make these simple lemon flavored cookies and also show you how to make colored popcorns. So let's get right into it. So let's start with our popcorns, and we need popcorn kernels, sugar, oil, the color flavorings for the cake, and a pot where you are going to be making your popcorns. Of course, the pot has to have a covering lid that fits it. So on our cooking pot, we are adding in a bit of oil, adding in the popcorns, adding in sugar, and these I'm using 2 small teaspoons, and then you go ahead and add the color that you're going to be using. On this first pot I'm using the egg yellow. Then make sure that you mix everything together and put your pot with the popcorn kernels on low heat because this sugar heats up so fast. Then after that, you make sure that you cover it and wait for your popcorns to start popping. Of course, keep shaking your cooking pot when it's covered regularly to make sure that the popping happens and all the colors coat the popcorns well. When the popping sounds stop, make sure that you empty them in a clean bowl immediately. And this is our egg yellow colored popcorns, and they look delicious. They also tasted amazing. We are using lemon flavor on our popcorn, so put your popcorn kernels on the sphere, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and it's the color green, so we are also going to mimic some flavor of lemon, so we are adding in some lemon flavoring. This is also cake flavoring that you can get from the store, and we are adding in a teaspoon of that, and then give this a quick stir to mix it well. Then place your pot on low heat. It's still the same process like we did on the first one. The whole concept over here is to make sure that your pot is on low heat, and then once they start popping, make sure that you cover your cooking pot. You will just notice when it's popping, it's stopping, and then you shake them well until the popping sound stops, and then you know that your popcorns are ready to get out of the heat. This is the results we get, and on these others I'm using color blue, and I'm also going to be using raspberry, so I'll let you watch the montage and enjoy the video. I hope you get the concept. It's very easy and actually very simple for you to make these colored popcorns for parties, birthdays, or just a movie night. Okay, And that's simply how you make colored popcorns. You can use all colors you would love, and you have a party of popcorns. You can even go ahead and do a quick twist, which you mix all the colors in one bowl and make a rainbow. Yeah, a rainbow of colors, and you're happy, you enjoy this, and you can have them for parties, for birthdays, or just that fantastic movie night or fun time with your kids or loved ones. Okay, look at how amazing these are, and the taste is amazing. They have some caramel going on, a twist of sugar, and they are just so colorful. What do you think? I hope you are able to try out these, and let me know what you think in the comment section as well. Moving on our next fun recipe that you can do with your kids or loved ones is we are making some lemon flavored cookies, and this is the simplest recipe that you'll ever see on this channel. So first of all, I've put in icing sugar and butter. You can go ahead and use margarine if you don't have butter. I'm using my hand mixer, and this mixer is from Philips. I'm going to be linking it down below if you want to check it out as well. Then on it, I'm adding in 1 egg. You can go ahead and use a wooden spoon. You can also use a whisk. Use whatever you have in your kitchen. Just make sure that you get the right consistency when you're mixing your sugar and butter, and make sure you get this smooth consistency. After this, we are adding in our lemon zest, and also adding in 3 spoons of lemon squeeze. Then we are going to continue mixing. After this is done, we are going into the next step, and we have our flour, which we have measured. I'm going to leave all the details of these recipes if you want to practice the recipe with the exact proportions on the description bar. So this is our home baking flour, and this is all-purpose flour. We are also going to add in a tablespoon of baking powder, and then we are going to start folding in our mixture. Remember, when you're making these cookies, you don't need to overwork the dough that you're going to make. So you want to just mix it quickly and make sure that all the flour is mixed up with the rest of the ingredients, and you form a very good dough here. Fold in the mixture and make sure that every grain or every tiny little bit of flour is mixed in well in this dough, and just make sure that you are not overworking it. And this is just about the right mixture that we need. So moving on, we are going to let our mixture to rest about 2 hours in the fridge. So what I'm doing right here is covering it with cling film so that it doesn't have any air in, and yeah, put it in the fridge for 2 hours just to rest and to let it settle down. So after 2 hours, we are back, and we are starting with setting our oven into the right temperatures, and of course it's also heating up. And then the next process, our dough has rested, and we are just going to portion this dough into small balls for us to start baking it. So this is also where your kids can have fun helping you with making these simple tiny balls for them to get into the baking tin. So I'm scooping with the help of my spoon just to measure up and make sure that I'm eyeballing the mixture to make sure that I have equal or almost similar shapes and sizes of cookies, and then I'm definitely laying them on my baking tin, and this is just the size that I'm getting. So I'll continue with this process until all my mixture is done. So I'm done, and the whole of the mixture is now in my baking tin, and by now my oven has heated up. So what I'm going to do is just to put these in the oven and bake them for 20 minutes, and I'm baking on the temperature of 180 degrees Celsius for 20-25 minutes, and then the cookies are going to be ready. Now our cookies are ready, and you can see you can serve them like this, or you can go ahead and be fancy, glaze them with some icing sugar mixed with water like I did on mine. And this is also something fun to do so that you can add some texture, some twist, and something fun on your cookies. And it's that simple, and if you made more you can go ahead and keep them for later. It's a very simple recipe and you're going to love it. Let me know what you think, and if you're going to try out this recipe, please make sure you tag me along and let me know how it goes. Until next time, bye bye.